Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second and 3 now. Back to the well again. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Trying again following the sack. This will be cut by Watkins.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Man in motion out of the slot. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Into a crowd, and intercepted. And the Chargers have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
McBride hauls it in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Looking for a throw here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Titans have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Lee McNeil in on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Herbert from the gun. He's on the move. Now he loses the football. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 3rd down, Herbert has him on the quick hitter. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Working inside the red zone. Gets this to Johnson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Hand off to the back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Oh, and they're going to have their fullback drawing power for it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. We've reached the end of 1 in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We're back to SoFi right after this. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. Receiver in motion, going left. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Titans parlay the interception into points. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they add 1 on to their first touchdown of the contest. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
2nd and 10 now. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing from the gun here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. From the gun, a give to Brown. And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut near the line of scrimmage. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They give it to him again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Slot man motioned over. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Another carry for him. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only manages 1 yard on that run, so now they'll need 3 on third and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
So now, here's third and goal. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
2nd and 4. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Pass play now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30. This one returned for 11 yards. And the Titans will get set to take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Titans pushing for points. Second down now, 7 to go. Putting the tight end in motion. Back-to-back carries here. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Reward that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Play action now for Herbert. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. So now on to punch. Somebody whose excellent football adventure began growing in San Dimas. It's Ryan Stonehouse. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Pretty obvious, this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Locates Adonai Mitchell. Gets it to the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Herbert now. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10. Herbert trying again. Completed to his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
The Chargers into a nickel set, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. It's Herbert once more. Forced out to his right. He'll get this one to Watkins. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Herbert to throw once more. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Herbert throwing again. Finds a man right side. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now Herbert again. Bails out of the pocket quick. This throw is cut. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans double their lead to 14. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Darius Davis to return it. Returns looking good so far. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's Mitchell on the slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They've got a man in motion. They'll throw on first. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. A 49-yarder in front of him here. Brown's kick is open good. And that'll get him back to 11.
Independent the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. Here comes the final play of our first half. Give now to the running back. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. With this kick, we're back underway, a spot in the divisional round on the line. On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Let's go. Back now, pressure on its way. Short pass brought in. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 32. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They'll send him over right. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And now it's 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Throwing it again on second down. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down. Brown on the inside give. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They kick the running back in motion. From the 35 on 2nd down. McBride hauls it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Catch made by Chase Brown. Watching for the pylon, and he's got it! Touchdown! The Chargers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
For a second, looked like the Chargers offense was coming off, but no, coaches say stay out there. We're going for 2. He's throwing for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. With a handoff up the gut. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Second and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 3rd and short. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Absolutely crushed his 1st punt, and here's another huge one. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Chargers take possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. He's to Descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brought down on the play by Trufam24. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets him around 6 there. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He'll throw it. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Still sticking with the passing game. Catch made by Mitchell. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here comes Austin. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered kid on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Back to the air, Herbert. Gets this one to Shaheed. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's the end of the 3rd.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Titans football, and their postseason rides on this quarter. They come in trailing. First down, ball at the 36. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's able to drive up past the 40. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Play action now for Herbert. He rolls to his right. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Titans will have a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They send a receiver in motion right. Herbert on first down. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 25-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped with just 1 yard.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Herbert now, blitz coming. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Extra defender in the secondary now for the Chargers. Third down coming. Handoff now from the gun. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to first and goal.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice gain by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on first and 10.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal. Herbert from the gun. This throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Working quickly here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. This could decide things. It's intercepted. And he's out the clear. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here comes Austin. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. Connects with the open man downfield. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. Throwing on first is Herbert. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
That's incomplete left side. This one misses the tight end. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Here he is to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. 1st and 10, Herbert. And he hits the end zone, touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Here we go, the Titans setting up for a big 2-point attempt. He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
With 40 seconds left, you have to think part of this game comes down to this onside kick. And this kick is covered by the Chargers, and that should salt this game away. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Right up the gut. Oh, he lost the football! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Back to the well again. And he's brought down for a loss. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he'll get this down to the 40. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. Back to throw it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. The 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession. Sit on the bench.